Engines of war, the echoes of steel. Human history was never written with ink. It was carved in blood, in smoke, and in steel. The two great wars, World War I and World War II, did not only redraw the borders of the world, they redefined how mankind understands power, technology, and itself. Amid the roar of engines, in the smoke and fire of battle, brilliant minds forged machines that stood as both symbols of genius and monuments to madness. Visual cue, the tiger eye roaring across the field, cut to aircraft assembly lines, bombs fading in the distance. The machines that shaped history. On the ground, a steel beast ruled the battlefield. Tiger I, Panther, T-34, Sherman, Churchill, Renault FT, each embodying a philosophy of war, from German precision to Soviet endurance to American pragmatism. Beside them came the tank destroyers, M18 Hellcat, Su-85, Sturmgeschütz III, mobile assassins, where a single shot could decide the fate of a front line. Behind them, the mighty cannons Flak 88, Katyusha, Big Bertha thundered, drawing fiery lines across the sky, the only language war truly understands. And in the rear lines, Jeep Willys, Kubelwagen, Half-Track, GMC CCKW carried supplies, men, hope. The silent wheels that kept the war turning. In the hands of soldiers. In their hands, not merely weapons, but lifelines. M1 Garand, Lee Enfield, Kar 98K, Mosin Nagant, rifles that fed entire armies. And MP40, Thompson, PPSH-41, MG42, Bren gun, the heartbeat of the battlefield, each bullet echoing the cry of an age. When assaulting, they wielded bazookas and Panzerfausts. In close combat, only the Fairbairn Sykes dagger, a Stahlhelm, or a flak vest remained. Small things that often marked the line between life and death. In the skies, one of Insum. Above, another war raged fiercely. Spitfire and P-51 Mustang clashed with Bf-109 and Zero, steel dancers waltzing between bullets and wind. Higher still, flying fortresses like B-17 and Lancaster rained down fire, while the Me-262, the first jet, heralded a new age of warfare. Amid the chaos, Chainholm in Britain and Würzburg in Germany became invisible eyes, changing the very art of aerial combat. Across the seas, beneath the seemingly calm waves lurked giants. Yamato, Bismarck, USS Enterprise, HMS Hood. Not just warships, but nations in miniature, carrying the pride of empires. Deeper still, Type 7 U-boats and Gado-class submarines stalked in darkness, where every torpedo launch was a silent death sentence. The madness of technology. But war was not only blood and bullets, it was intellect and ambition. Enigma, Lawrence, Colossus, machines where code met consciousness. Dora cannon, V1, V2 rocket, colossal weapons that opened the age of long-range destruction. And when Little Boy and Fat Man fell upon Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the world realized mankind had finally surpassed even its own fear. The minds behind the machines. Behind it all stood thinkers, engineers, and architects of war. Ferdinand Porsche, father of the Tiger Therefore, Harley Earl, the American who turned car design into an art of destruction. Robert Watson Watt, the father of radar, savior of Britain. Oppenheimer, the man who pulled the sun down to earth. Henry Ford and Charles Sorensen, who brought mass production into the war machine. Andrei Tupolev, Soviet master of the skies. Isoroku Yamamoto, the strategic mind behind Pearl Harbor. They were the ones who ensured that war was not merely fought, but designed. The final reflection. Weapons are not born to destroy. They are created by men who believe that technology can save them from extinction. But it is those very inventions that decide the fate of mankind. I am your name, and this is Engines of War. Join me as we journey through every machine, every bullet, every spark of electricity to uncover how human genius built and nearly destroyed our world.